The fourth part of the foundational four is online reviews and net promoter score. Online reviews are like sunshine to the tree of good fortune. Without them, it's not going to grow. Reviews impact your ranking on Google, they impact your revenue from people choosing you or not, and they can impact your recruiting. Let's pretend that you got fired from your landscape company. Did you know that Steve Jobs got fired from Apple? Poor hygiene. For real, dude smelled bad, got fired. So let's pretend that you had poor hygiene and got fired from your landscape company. Would you want to work at a 3-star company or a 5-star company? Let's pretend that you had the skill to sell, design, and manage a project. Would you want to work at a 3-star company or a 5-star company, right? It seems really obvious, but many people don't realize the impact that this has on employees. Do y'all pass the 4-star review average test? Do you have at least a 4 out of 5-star average on Google? How many of you ever go on Amazon and say, you know what, Amazon, I am not worthy. Please sort by 3 stars and below. Does anybody here ever do that? Right? You'd have to be nuts to do that. So your customers they're doing the same thing. They're going to Google, they're sorting reviews, they're looking at negative reviews. They want to see, did you reply or not? One of the ways to increase your Google review count, but also to retain your customers and truly serve them and be caring. One of the things that you mentioned earlier was caring, is net promoter score. So this is the answer to the question, how likely are you to recommend us on a scale of 0 to 10? You send this to a maintenance customer and you get a 6 out of 10. That's actually really good news. You know why? Because you can call the customer. You can call them and be like, hey, I saw you gave us a 6 out of 10. What's going on? Well, the crew leaves grass clippings on my driveway and they bumped into my mailbox and it's broken. Whatever is going on. Kelly from South Carolina, she got a 6 out of 10, personally called the customer, and there was a legit issue. She said, hey, I'm gonna come and visit the property. So she went out there and the customer said, wow, I'm so impressed that you called me and showed up today and that I'm confident you're gonna take care of this. I have a 6-figure installation at my second home and I wanna hire you for it. So Kelly made over 6 figures by sending this question to her customers and paying attention to them. So this is one of many reasons you want to do this. But the other one is, guys, look, here's an article from February 10th. So this is last week. Google confirmed, this is the Search Engine Journal. Google confirmed that there are business profiles reviews outages, meaning landscape companies, small businesses around the country are straight up missing, some of them tens or even hundreds of Google reviews. That sucks. For my clients though, good news, we have first-party reviews on our website that we own that did not have this outage. And if needed, I could go back and email all those customers, hey, there was something weird with Google. It would really help us if you'd write this review on Google. Here's what you wrote 6 months ago, right? So that's the power of collecting a first-party review on your website because you do not own your Google reviews. Ramblin' Jackson does not own your Google reviews. Google can lose, quote unquote, your Google reviews. They're actually not even yours. It's not your Google listing. It's Google's. So that's a key thing in all of this. Social media. Did you guys see that TikTok got removed from the App Store? And now it's back. Or is it? I don't know. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Yes, you need Google reviews, but first-party reviews are going to help. You'll get 10 times more of them than you will Google reviews. And the reason is you got to have a Google account to write a Google review, and many people may not have a Gmail account. Maybe they're still rocking a Yahoo. One guy pronounced it Yahoo. Do you call him Yahoo? I had a client, he's like, oh, these yahoos keep calling me for these small projects. I'm like, wow, I've never heard anyone say it like that. That was rad. So your customer might have a Yahoo account and there's no way they're gonna write a Google review, but if you gave them a real quick, hey, 0 to 10, click a button, they would do it. At Ramblin' Jackson, we have the gold standard. So our promise is that your project is on time, in budget, and we're gonna have a happy customer and it's gonna meet our quality standards. We have checks and balances for the quality standards. It's not like, hey, how does Jack feel today about websites? It's not something. It's like, does it have the standards that I've already showed you in the book? Are we getting an 8, 9, or a 10 from our customer? And if not, what are we going to do to make it right? One of my clients prints these out and puts them in the break room at his shop, and he praises people. He's like, hey, Miguel got a 5-star review from Mrs. Smith. Hey, good job, Miguel. She mentioned that you have attention to detail in your lawn mowing, and she appreciates how you clean up her driveway. Good job, Miguel. And now Miguel's feeling good, and he's getting praise, and that helps with retention, like paying attention to that maintenance crew and praising. My general view is that the maintenance crew gets totally forgotten. There are no cool photos of what they do. They don't get acknowledged. So you change that. You praise those people, and that builds that recurring revenue for you. So they're like sunshine. Guys, you've got to get at least 30 Google reviews. Do you all have at least 30 Google reviews? Some of you have way more, but if you don't have 30, what happens when that disgruntled former employee of yours goes and writes a Google review? If you have 8 Google reviews and now you have a 1-star Google review, and then what happens when someone who's not even a customer of yours doesn't like the way your crew is driving on the highway? Now I got another one. Okay, now 2 out of 10 of my Google reviews are negative. Oh, I got one more. Now I'm a 3-star company, right? So if you get to 30, you've got some review swagger. Yeah, I can field a couple negative reviews.